ritual, घरोई ritualistics, wall paintings, characteristics, geometric shapes, symbolic motifs, vibrant but limited color, made from natural dyes. If you are interested in a specific region such as the Odisha, given the tradition later evolved into exquisite Mughal and Pahari miniature painting, which blended Indian Persian and Central Asian aesthetics. Indian Persian and Central Asian aesthetics. Symmetrical composition, fine brushwork, realistic portraits, folk and tribal art, this indigenous art from community-based indigenous art from community-based tied closely to rural life, nature, rituals, roots of folk art stretch back, evident in the ancient rock paintings of Bhimbitaka. Tradition later evolved, exquisite Mughal and Pahari miniature, Indian, Persian, and Central Asian aesthetics key. Visual art broadly categorized into classical and folk, tribal, rural, court, temple. History of visual art in India spans thousands of years, reflecting diverse cultural, religious, historical. History of visual art in India spans thousands of years, reflecting diverse cultural, religious, and history. Classical art, murals, and miniatures refined. Highly stylized forms, primarily patronized. Royal courts and religious institutions. Detailed aesthetics, mythology, and court life. Focusing on detailed aesthetics, mythology, court life. While ancient root classical painting flourished during Gupta Vakataka period, exemplified by the masterpiece in the Ajanta caves. This tradition later evolved into exquisite Mughal and Pahari miniature. Traditional craft primarily refers to handmade artisan work. Traditional work. Traditional craftsman UNESCO intangible cultural heritage tradition. Handmade artisan work where items are created using the time honored methods and locally sourced. ସମୟ ସମ୍ମାନିତ ପଦ୍ଧତି ସ୍ଥାନୀୟ ଭାବରେ ଉତ୍ସରୁ ପ୍ରାପ୍ତ ସାମଗ୍ରୀ materials honored methods and locally sourced material ଉତ୍ସରୁ ପ୍ରାପ୍ତ ସାମଗ୍ରୀ. These skills, techniques, and design are passed down to generation. ଦକ୍ଷତା କୌଶଳ ଡିଜାଇନ ପିଢ଼ି ପରେ ପିଢ଼ି ଚାଲି ଆସୁଛି. Passed down through generation. ଯାହା ନିର୍ଦ୍ଦିଷ୍ଟ ସମ୍ପ୍ରଦାୟର embodying the cultural identity, history, and values of specific communities. Key characteristics include handmade and skill-based. Objects are primarily made by the hand or with simples. ଉତ୍ସରୁ ପ୍ରାପ୍ତ ସାମଗ୍ରୀ. ଦକ୍ଷତା skill techniques designer passed down through generation. Embodying cultural identity. ସାଂସ୍କୃତିକ ପରିଚୟ cultural identity ପରିଚୟ. ନିର୍ଦ୍ଦିଷ୍ଟ ସମ୍ପ୍ରଦାୟର ସାଂସ୍କୃତିକ ପରିଚୟ, ଇତିହାସ, ମୂଲ୍ୟବୋଧକୁ ମୂର୍ତ୍ତିମନ୍ତ କରିଥାଏ। ଏମ୍ବଡିଂ history and values of specific communities. The culture is deeply tied to both functional utility and cultural storytelling. Functional utility, cultural storytelling. Key characters include handmade and skill-based objects are primarily made by hand or with simple, non-automated tools requiring specialized knowledge, years of practice. Cultural heritage, they serve as tangible manifestation. Region's history, often reflecting local folk utilize raw materials native to their immediate environment. Local clay, bamboo, regional textiles, common examples, textiles, handloom weaving, embroidery, and natural dyeing pottery. Terracotta items, woodwork, metalwork, intricate wood carving, terracotta work, woodwork, basketry, metal embossing. ସେଗୁଡ଼ିକ ଅନ୍ତର୍ଗତ ହସ୍ତନିର୍ମିତ ଦକ୍ଷତା ଭିତ୍ତିକ ହସ୍ତଗୁଡ଼ିକ ମୁଖ୍ୟତଃ ହାତରେ କିମ୍ବା ସରଳ ଅଂଶ ସ୍ୱୟଂଚାଳିତ ଉପକରଣ ତିଆରି କରାଯାଏ, ଯାହା ପାଇଁ ବିଶେଷ ଜ୍ଞାନ ବର୍ଷ ଅଭ୍ୟାସ ଆବଶ୍ୟକ। ଏ ଅଞ୍ଚଳ ଇତିହାସର ଦୃଶ୍ୟ ପ୍ରକାଶ ନିମ୍ନରେ କାର୍ଯ୍ୟ କରନ୍ତି। ଲୋକକଥା, ଷ୍ଟୋରି ଟେଲିଂ, ଧାର୍ମିକ ବିଶ୍ୱାସ କିମ୍ବା ସାମାଜିକ ସ୍ଥିତିକୁ ପ୍ରତିଫଳିତ କରନ୍ତି। ବଳ ବ୍ୟବହାର, ନିର୍ମାତାମାନେ ସାଧାରଣତଃ ସେମାନଙ୍କର ନିକଟ ପରିବେଶରେ ସ୍ୱଦେଶୀ କଞ୍ଚାମାଲ, ଲୋକାଲ ସ୍ଥାନୀୟ ମାଟି, ବାଉଁଶ, ଅଞ୍ଚଳ ବସ୍ତ୍ର ବୟନ, ସ୍ୱାସ୍ଥ୍ୟତନ୍ତ୍ର ବୟନ, ଏମ୍ବ୍ରଏଡରୀ, ପ୍ରାକୃତିକ ରଙ୍ଗ, ଶିଳ୍ପ, ହାତରେ ଛାଞ୍ଚିତ କିମ୍ବା ଚକ ଫିଙ୍ଗା ଯାଇଥିବା ମାଟିପାତ୍ର, ଟେବୁଲ ସାମଗ୍ରୀ, ଟେରାକୋଟା ଜିନିଷ, କାଠ, ଧାତୁ କାର୍ଯ୍ୟ, ଜଟିଳ କାଠ ଖୋଦନ, ଟୋକେଇ, ଧାତୁ ଏମ୍ବସିଂ। ଜୀବନ୍ତ ସାଂସ୍କୃତିକ ଅଭ୍ୟାସଗୁଡ଼ିକ ଅନୁସନ୍ଧାନ କରିବାକୁ ବିଶ୍ୱ ସ୍ତରରେ ସ୍ୱୀକୃତିପ୍ରାପ୍ତ କାରିଗରୀ ପରମ୍ପରା ଖୋଜିବା। ୟୁନେସ୍କୋ ଅମୂଲ୍ୟ ସାଂସ୍କୃତିକ ଐତିହ୍ୟ ପୋର୍ଟାଲ ପରିଦର୍ଶନ କରିପାରିବେ। ଲୋକାଲ ମେକର ପଲିସି, ୟୁଟିଲାଇଜ ର ମେଟେରିଆଲ୍ସ, pottery, ceramics, hand molded, wheel thrown, clay pot, tableware, terracotta items, woodwork, metalwork, intricate wood carvings, basketry, metal basketry, यंत्रवस्त्र. Key characters include hand-made skill-based objects are primarily made by hand or with simple, non-automated tools requiring specialized they serve tangible manifestation of a region's history, often reflecting local folklore, religious beliefs, social status. Use of local resource makers typically utilize raw materials native to their immediate environment. Terracotta items, woodwork, metalwork, intricate wood carving, basketry, metal embossing. Artisanal traditions, you can visit the traditional craft refers to handmade artisanal work created using time-honed methods. Locally sourced materials, the skills techniques designed are passed down through generations. Embodying the cultural identity, embodying history and values of specific communities. The concept of deeply tied to both functionality and cultural storytelling. Include handmade, skill-based objects are primarily made by hand or with simple, non-automated tools. Simple, requiring specialized knowledge and year of practice. Cultural heritage, tangible manifestation and regional history. Tangible manifestation is manifestations. For writers, the manifestation is an history often reflecting local folklore, religious beliefs, social status, use of local resources, maker typically dramaturg, passive listeners into active participant. By integrating role play, improvisations, and storytelling, educators make abstract concept concrete, foster empathy, build communication skills, and boost information retention. Build communication skills. It moves learning from the textbook to personal experience. It moves learning from the textbook to personal experience. When drama works in the classroom, active engagement. Unlike traditional lectures where students can easily disengage, drama requires continuous physical and mental participation. Physical and mental participation, deepen comprehension, students gain muscle memory and emotional connection to the material, for example, enacting the movement of molecules in chemistry, historical events through role play, makes the subject highly relatable, socio-emotional development, stepping into different characters naturally, cultivate empathy, open-mindedness, and peer-to-peer collaboration. Core drama, strategic role play. Students act out realistic situations to explore conflict, cause and effect, and varied perspectives. Hot sitting. A student sits in the hot seat and answers questions in character, promoting spontaneous crucial thinking and deep subject analysis. Thought tracking. Present in a still image or tableau. Students speak aloud the internal thoughts, the feelings of their characters, practicing expression of emotion. नाटक को शिक्षण उपक्रम भाव व्यवहार करने द्वारा निष्क्रिय सत्ता मान को सक्रिय अंशग्रहणकारी परिणत कराए. शिक्षण उपक्रम निष्क्रिय सत्ता मान को सक्रिय अंशग्रहणकारी भूमिका निर्वाह, उन्नतिकरण और कहानी कहवा एकत्रित कर शिक्षक मैंने सारा कथा धारणा को कंक्रीट करती, सहानुभूति को प्रोत्साहित करती, जोगाजोग दक्षता निर्माण करती, सूचना संरक्षण वृद्धि करती, शिक्षा को व्यक्तिगत अभिज्ञता को नहीं जाए. श्रेणीगृह नाटक कहीं कम करे सक्रिय कार्य पारंपरिक वक्तृता करना सहजरे निष्क्रिय हो पारती. निरंतर शारीरिक और मानसिक अंशग्रहण आवश्यक. गभीर बोधगम्यता, छात्रार्थी मानकर मांसपेशी स्मृति सामग्री सहित एक भावपूर्ण संयोग हासिल करती. रासायनिक विज्ञान अणुगुड़िकर अति को कार्यकर करने कि भूमिका खेल माध्यम ऐतिहासिक घटनावली गुड़ी को अनुसंधान करने विषय को अत्यंत संपर्कीय करता है. सामाजिक भावपूर्ण विकास, भिन्न चरित्र पाद देवा, स्वाभाविक भाव में सहानुभूति, खोला मन, समकक्ष सहयोग को विकसित करता है. मूल नाटक रणनीति भूमिका छात्र मैंने द्वंद्व वास्तववादी परिस्थिति अभिनय करती. गरम आसन जड़े छात्र सहयोग को विकसित करता है. मूल नाटक रणनीति भूमिका छात्रार्थी द्वंद्व कारण प्रभाव विविध दृष्टिकोण अनुसंधान करने वास्तववादी परिस्थिति अभिनय करती. गरम आसन जन छात्र बसी चरित्र प्रश्न उत्तर दिखती. स्वतःस्फूर्त समालोचनामूलक चिंताधारा एवं गभीर विषय विश्लेषण को प्रोत्साहित करती. चिंताधारा ट्रैकिंग जितेबाला स्थिर प्रतिच्छवि कि सारणी जमाट बांधी जाए. Boost information retention, moves learning from the textbook to personal experience. Drama works in classrooms, active engagement. Unlike traditional lectures, students can easily disengage. Mental participation, muscle memory and emotional connection to the material. For example,